Hi everyone, it's a beautiful Sunday morning. Welcome to another Sunday in the month of February 2025. And I hope that you are so super thankful and excited that you are alive to see yet another breaking, beautiful, colorful day that the Lord has made and that He has brought you into. I want to put something on your table that will nourish your mind and that will bless your soul, because I know that we were created so that we can coexist and then be a blessing to one another. My name is Bella Bassi. For the you that will be stumbling on this video for the very first time, welcome to my world. This is where we talk about life, hope, and courage, because we believe that if you have life, you have everything else that you ever desire. And if you will keep on keeping your hope alive, then there is no impossibility that will not turn out to be possible, because your God and my God wishes us to be successful, and His thought for us, they are only of good and never of evil. And that is why this day I want to say to you that you've got to utilize the life that God has blessed you with and the time that you've been privileged to have. We don't have forever. Unfortunately, it's as if people don't understand this reality that we are only being privileged with time, and that we do not have the power over time. You know, time is one access that a man has that is being given to him, and that if you don't utilize the time that you've been given, you can't turn back any time that you have wasted, but you can only try to augment, or catch up with the one that you have, that is being in front of you and all of that. And so this morning, I want to talk to the ladies. I have a problem with a lady or with a girl or a woman who feels that she's not responsible for herself. Because if you know that you are responsible for yourself, if you know that you are responsible for whatever that befalls you tomorrow, if you know that you are responsible for the results that you'll be getting tomorrow, then it will awaken this reality in you. What is that reality? It will let you to know that you have to be responsible. You have to own up. You have to man up. You have to be determined to be successful, to become the you that you ought to be. I have a problem with ladies or women who think that they are not responsible for themselves. And it is this particular reason that has brought so much calamity on women. Because if a woman knows that she is responsible for herself, she will work tirelessly. She will work resiliently. She will work so hard. Do you understand? To become a woman who will not be a victim. She will work so hard to become a woman who will not become a prey in the hands of terrible people out there. She will work so hard, and she will never be a victim of people who are solely wicked, and all they do is care about themselves, and they don't care who they kill, how they kill, and when they kill. And it is because these people understand that these ladies are not responsible for themselves, or do not want to be responsible for themselves. They want someone to pay the bills for them. They want a man who will shower them with money. Not knowing that the world that we're living in right now, that it is not all money that a man is giving you, that is giving you for giving sake, or that is giving you for love's sake. That is just a prayer, that is just, he has just seen a prayer, and he is just trying to, nurture the prayer to mature, and just for the right time for him to execute his selfish purpose. Let me tell you one thing we ladies don't know. You don't know that there is a kind of peace that comes when you are not a liability to yourself first, to your family second, to the society. There is a certain joy that fills your heart, that makes you to become more beautiful than you ever know. Without even eating, you will see that you look healthy. Why? Because your mind is at peace. There is a peace that comes with comfortability. There is a peace that comes with you having the things that you need per time. There is a certain peace that comes, with a person or to a person who is able to fend for their needs or attend to their needs or pay their bills as a person. And so the women are the victims. The women are the victims. And why the women are the victims is because the women don't want to take responsibility for themselves. They don't want to be responsible to themselves. They don't want to work hard to get what they want to get. They feel that going to work in one organization where they pay them 150,000, 50,000, 100,000, it's a total waste of time to them. Because they think that they can make that money in a split of a phone call. But the question is, to what end and at what detriment? What gave you the right to think that you have the right to put the life that God is giving you on the line? The life that money can't buy. Do you know if life was to be sold? Do you know the price tag that would have been placed on life? That there would have been so many people who wouldn't have been able to acquire life. Is it everyone that owns a private jet? Is it everyone that drives Ferrari? Is it everybody that pulls Range Rover? Is it everybody that drives Benz? No. So you can just narrow it. Imagine if life was to have a price tag. Now, this is the most expensive product, but yet you can't find it anywhere in the world, and it does not have a price tag. Not because a price tag can be put on it, but there is no money that is worthy of acquiring life, and that is what God is blessed you with. You are supposed to treasure the life that God has blessed you with. You're supposed to utilize the time that God has blessed you with. You're supposed to become everything that God is already predestined you to live, and not to become a prey in the hands of one who only thinks about himself, and he does not care to what extent he has to go to achieve his selfish purpose. Do you know how many women are being killed on a daily basis? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know how many women, how many ladies are being slaughtered every day? I used to think that cow, was what they slaughter anyhow. But it will amaze you to know that the rate at which women are being slaughtered on a daily basis, that is even more than the rate at which cow is being slaughtered. Because women, ladies of nowadays, they want a soft life. They don't want to put the hands that God has blessed them with to work. They just want this. I want to live in, VI, Island, mainland. I want to live in Maitama. I want to live in Use. I want to live in Guarimpa. I want to live in some villa estates. But they don't want to put their hands to work. And these men are saying, don't worry, we got you. You want a house in Maitama? How much is it? I'll pay the rent. You want a house in mainland, island, I'll pay the rent. And then you're there and the guy is feeding you, only waiting for the appropriate time, the right time. And once he has finished arranging whatever it is, he just put the knife and begin to take all the things that he has given you. Now, this is terrible. And do you know, as randomly as this thing is happening, it looks as if they are deaf to the reality that is in front of them. If we all ladies will humble ourselves, as beautiful as you are, that you know that you can never find your kind anywhere else in the world, will first of all go to school. And if you are not blessed or fortunate to come from a family where your dad send you to school, you can send your stuff to school. There is no impossibility with a person who is determined. And there is no excuse to success. There is no excuse to success. All there is determination. There is no excuse to success. Anybody can be